A very good morning and Om Shanti to all of you. Welcome back to your 295th day of your Kali blessing. Baba wants us to be safe at all times and not waste our time fighting the inner demons, because the demon is not outside there, the demon is within. And it is a very famous saying, if there is no enemy within, then the enemy outside can do us no harm. What does that mean? That if you have got no greed within yourself, then no greedy person can make you fall for the greed. So let's see what does Baba have to say over here. Baba says, may you follow all orders and claim first prize by always wearing a tilak of following orders. So God's orders don't feel like orders, they feel like guidance. So let's get into the explanation part. The children who have a tilak of the awareness, tilak, we would put the tilak over here, right? We put a bindi or a tilak over here. That's a reminder that I, the soul, sit over here and I need to be soul conscious. Soul conscious means nothing in this world belongs to me. I have just come over into this world to do my positive, pure karmas as per God guidance. And I'm not body conscious. But if I become body conscious, then this body is mine, everything related to this body is mine, and then greed and ego and jealousy and so many things come up. So soul consciousness removes the darkness within, and body consciousness brings back the darkness within. So God says, the children who have a tilak of the awareness of following orders on their foreheads. God's orders are, I am a soul, I look at you as a soul, so don't think of yourself as a body. That is God's guidance. So God then says, those who have no single thought without an order claim first prize. So our every thought should be in alignment with godly thoughts or godly guidance, which we learn every day in the Murli or the spiritual learning for an hour on a daily basis. For instance, example God gives, Sita was ordered to stay within the line drawn for her. That was known as Lakshman Rekha. Lakshman, why? Because your lakshya or your vision is to stay within the God's guidance. But if you move away or if you cross that line or that lakshya, then we are going into the wrong side. In the same way, while taking every step and having any thought, every step means while acting, but before acting we always create a thought. Thought is something which doesn't precede the actions, or does it? Thought is the first thing. It always precedes the actions and then the actions come. So God says, in the same way, while taking every step and having any thought, stay within the line of the Father's orders. That means we'll stay within the Lakshman Rekha. And you will always remain safe. None of Ravan's sanskars. Now Ravan is not a person, but everybody's got Ravan within them. That's why we say we have an angel and we have the devil within us. So devil is the Ravan or the Satan or the Shaitan, whatever you want to call it. But here Ravan means thoughts of lust, anger, greed, ego, attachment, jealousy. Whether you can call it Satan's thoughts, satanic thoughts, impure thoughts, evil thoughts, or Ravanic thoughts in simple terms. So God says, none of Ravan's sanskars will attack you and your time will not be wasted. Why is God talking about the time not being wasted? Because when we have thoughts of evil, ego, jealousy or greed, we waste so much of time thinking about the other person, how to bring the other person down, how to bring the situation into my own hands, how to win over by manipulating things, and we waste so much of time in negative thinking, impure thinking, which actually removes our peace of mind, the sleep of our night, and not just that, our relationships are broken, financially we come down in our life, and we end up doing bad karmas or sinning. So God says, peace be upon you by following my orders, happiness be upon you by following my orders, and you'll be protected from wasting time thinking Ravanic or Ravan's thoughts. So this is what God wants us to do. Now, what exactly are those guidances on a daily basis which we learn so as to stabilize our mind and keep it on a peace measure or a peace scale on a higher level, or a happiness scale on a higher level, instead of going towards the other side? So God gives us those guidances through our daily classes, spiritual classes at Brahmakumaris. You can also go and understand those classes by doing the 7-day course first. So do visit your Brahmakumari center nearby and have a blessed day. Om Shanti.